Hi, Tracy Hugelmeyer here from VintagepreneurUniversity.com, where I help vintage sellers start, grow, and scale their business on Etsy. I also own my own vintage business, Rustic Guide, that I've had on Etsy since 2013. And today is a brand new episode of Motivational Monday, because who doesn't need motivation to help them get through, their day-to-day struggles of running a business? That's what this segment's all about, and I really hope it helps. I'm talking to myself in these videos as much as I'm talking to you, so we all need motivation. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how consistency is more important than perfection every single time. So raise your hand if you're a perfectionist in some way or another. And does that perfectionism get in your way? I'm 100% sure the answer is going to be yes to that. So what do you do about it? Well, remind yourself that you don't have to be perfect. You do not have to be perfect to have a successful vintage business on Etsy, but you do have to be consistent. And being consistent is a lot easier than being perfect too. So hopefully this will help pull that weight off your shoulders and help you just move forward. Sound good? All right, so what do I mean by being consistent? Well, you need to consistently show up. Whatever you are focusing your efforts on at that point in time, they need to be consistent. Here's an example. Right now, I am not being consistent with my Instagram. It's because my efforts are focused in other places. But the results of that are that I'm not really getting any traffic from Instagram at this point in time. Nothing's really happening there. I know that in order for me to start getting results from Instagram again, I'm going to have to go back to being consistent. And it's a choice to not be consistent right now because of where I'm focusing my efforts on. So I'm choosing to be okay with that. But the things that I am being consistent or focusing my efforts on, I know I need to be consistent with those things. Does that make sense? So my post here and my post there that I'm doing on Instagram right now are really more about just kind of keeping something going, but they're getting me little to no results, and that's okay. I understand that. But when I am showing up every day and being consistent with Instagram, I see results. What I was posting before on a consistent basis was not perfect by any means, but it was consistent, and that's why I was getting results. What I'm posting now is not perfect. It's also not perfect because nobody's ever perfect, but I'm getting the results of my lack of consistency. Need some more examples of why it's better to be consistent than perfect? How about giving consistent, great customer service? Yes, occasionally you're still going to get that person who leaves you a bad review. But if you're consistent about how you're providing customer service, generally speaking, you're not going to get that many bad reviews. It doesn't mean that you're perfect. You can still make mistakes, but you're consistently doing your best to provide that excellent customer service. You can tell when you visit a shop when they're not being consistent about giving good customer service. It shows. So consistency wins every time. How about consistently working on your shop to make it exciting and new and a fun place for your customers to visit? Doesn't mean that every decision that you make for your shop is perfect. It just means that you're consistently making that a priority and coming back again and again and working on it. I could go on and on, but I think you get the idea. Focus on being consistent and less about being perfect, and the results will follow. I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like and click on the subscribe button and the little bell so you get notified whenever a new video comes out. And if you'd like to check out some free tips and resources, especially for you as my YouTube listener, you can find that at VintagepreneurUniversity.com/secret, and I'll link to that below for you as well. Thank you so much for joining me today, and have a great rest of your day. Bye!